Let's test it. Hold that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hold it like on the side. See if it'll come up to your side.
Come here. Oh, he's stuck.
Oh.
He's a big boy. Oh, you can see his head.
Get your toes up. There you go. Woohoo!
Okay, bye.
Bye.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ZB Tech. My name is Zach, and today we're going to be featuring the DJI OM4, or Osmo Mobile 4. The OM4 is this little fancy guy right here. I just have the tripod on it as well. I'm just going to pop. Woo! This here is the new handheld phone gimbal from DJI. You have the magnetic phone holder right here. I'm going to take my phone just like this. My case is just a little too big for it. Like once it reaches, it's not fully gripping it. So we're going to pop the case off real quick. And now, it's upside down. So it does have this little guide, which, you know, just to be helpful, right there. It just tells you that's what side your camera should be on, and that should be facing up because of the way the gimbal itself balances. So we're just going to snap this on here real quick. So you see, just like that, I just have like a real basic wallpaper. But yeah, just real simple. And now we're going to go ahead, set this back on the tripod. Don't know why I took it off. So here, you've got the gimbal. What you start by doing is just snapping it up like this, and then you can spin it around. I like to set it this way, and it has a little guide because there's a little notch right there that you line up with this on the gimbal, and if it doesn't snap on perfectly, you can just slide it to adjust it. And then turn it on. Boom. So the new OM4 is a magnetized gimbal. So now, instead of just the hook there, you can actually just snap this off. I'm going to turn off the stabilizer for a second. Oop, wrong way. There we go. So you can triple tap the mode button or power button, and that sets the phone or the gimbal into standby mode. Now you can pull your phone right off with no problems, and you don't risk breaking the gimbal. So we're just going to snap it back on and head into the DJI Mimo app. That's the app you use to control. Alright, so I should be recording here. Yep. Alright, so you just have to press any button when you're setting up the gimbal, or well, when it's in standby, to go into the, I guess, balanced mode. So here, now you can see my mess of a setup, but you have a bunch of different settings on here. So you have your thumbstick, that's what we're moving around right now to move the phone. So you do up, down, left, right, you know, just like GTA cheat codes. Left side, or well, I guess the thumb side of the gimbal, you do have your zoom in. Of course, you can't see that from that side, but on here you can. So, and then you have your wide, which most phones are gonna just already be at their wide position when you start. You also have a record button and a manual, or mode button. I always think it's manual. Hello. That's mode button, record button, and then you have your trigger here. So the trigger does a couple different things. So when, I guess, idle, double tap rebalances it, like resets it to its base position. If you just hold it, don't press it at all, just hold, it locks whatever position it's in, so the phone will stay pointed wherever you have it pointed to. And then if you tap and hold, it goes into sport mode. Now, you won't see any significant lights pop up when it happens. It'll just be a little symbol on your phone that says sport mode enabled. So now, in place of it going nowhere, so let's just show, so sport mode is now disabled. I'm not holding the trigger. When you turn, it reacts pretty quickly. But if you go into sport mode, it's almost instant for its reaction. And then you have, if you triple tap, it'll actually switch to your your selfie camera on the phone. And then if you double tap the mode button, the phone will go into landscape mode, which makes your images a bit wider, of course, rather than your typical portrait. Now we're going to go through some of the settings on the app itself. So I'm just going to move it off here. So you have the video, that's what it comes standard on, photo, pano, and it does a 3x3, so it takes 9 images and then puts them all together into one giant panoramic picture. And you also have story. That's loud. I haven't really messed with the story mode, so I'm not exactly sure what that does. Oops. Just trying to get it. Oh, wrong way. What happened there? Alright, so let's go back. And then you have your typical slow-mo. This does... If you go into your settings, don't think you can actually change it on here. What it does on my standard phone settings, I have it at 1080 240, which I think that's what it might be at here. And then you have Dynazoom, which is you can do Dynazoom in or Dynazoom out. And it gives you this interesting kind of effect of when you move the camera in or move the camera out, it keeps your subject kind of where they are, but then the background is moving around them. We're going to show that off in just a few minutes. Then you have your time lapse, so you would just set it down and let it go for however long you want. Then you have hyperlapse, which is basically a time lapse, I think, but a whole lot faster. Don't show again. Alright, so now that we kind of went over the basic settings, let's go over what else comes in the package for the OM4. Set that on standby for now. So this here, you have a little, it does come in a whole box. I just have no idea where I put it, so we're just going to go with what I have that's not still in the box. So when you open it, you see this little thing and your bag. So the bag is pretty nice. You fold up the OM4 and put it in here and take it with you. It does come with a little wrist strap, which you can add to the bottom here. Yeah, right down there it has a little loop for that. And then just your bag, help carry it, not be as awkward just trying to carry this thing in your pocket. Next, you also have a pop socket, actually, for the OM4. Because it's a magnet, this thing is magnetized as well. So we can just show that off real quick. So you would have... Ooh. So you would put the OM4, I think, yeah, so like you would put this on your phone, you use the little alignment guide, put that on, and then rather than having this huge hook, you just have a built-in, well, I guess not built-in, but a pop socket, and then it just snaps on. Well, I guess that's the wrong side, but there we go. But yeah, so then it would just snap on like that. Your phone would be up against that, and you'd be good to go. And this magnet is incredibly strong, which is kind of a good and a bad thing to me personally. Because, like, yes, it's good because the thing's not going to fall off, but man, it is, this at least is a little tough to pull off. This, not as much, just because you have more weight to it. So we're going to go ahead, and then, of course, you have all the manuals and warranty and setup guides, stuff like that. And then everything else in the box is this, and a charging cable. So this does use USB-C charging. It charges in about 2.5 hours from completely dead, and you get about 15 hours of charge out of it as long as you're using it properly and not overextending the gimbal or anything like that. So yeah, 15 hours is definitely plenty of time to get a lot of cool shots with this thing. You're going to be able to run, that's basically an all-day charge, you know, go out, get some shots, do some cool videos and stuff, and then come back and charge it up and edit those videos and pop them up on your social media. You have your USB-C charger right there. It does also, I believe this is just a typical USB. Yeah, so this is a USB like A input. I'm honestly not sure what that's for, but I haven't had to use it. Could be for certain phone add-ons or something like that, maybe extra battery inputs. I have no idea. It also has this little screw, which, again, don't know what that does. And then you have, of course, the screw at the bottom. Oops. Okay. You have your screw at the bottom, your 1/4 inch for tripods and all those fancy things. Alright, so now let's take this thing outside and get some cool shots with that. Alright, so now we're outside. I've got Sierra and our boy Loki with us. Say yoo-hoo! Oh, okay, so we're going to be testing out the active track settings.
How's it going to work on him?
Yes.
And what do I do? Click and hold?
Yeah.
I just hold it?
Yep. Loki!
Do I still hold it, or does it just do it?
You have to continuously hold it.
Okay. Look. He's too zoomy.
Oh no. Alright, so the active track might not be too great for dogs. That's a good thing to keep in mind.
Okay. Now we're back. Do I have to, like, redo it on him?
Yeah.
Maybe if you have a dog that's not.
Not a madman? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he's peeing.
Short intermission.
Woo! We did a flip. Oh no. Oh no.
What happened?
I'm flipping.
Oh. Yeah, so it seems that the active track does not do well with fast dogs. But I know, like, with people, it would do pretty good, just because people can't move that fast.
Maybe it can. Maybe people can.
True.
Oh, it got your camera, not you.
Oh.
What? Okay.
Alright, so now we're going to do the
Dynazoom?
Dynazoom, and it should ask if you want to do in or out.
It didn't ask.
Okay, so probably, since I already did out.
So what do I select all of you or what?
Just like, you could just do my face or something.
Okay.
Alright, I'm zoomed all the way out on here.
Okay. Now what do I do? Record?
Start recording,
And back up?
I think.
It's gonna be so, like, bumpy because I'm not seeing.
What do you think that thing's for? You good?
That's cool.
Okay.
Creating video may take a while. Please wait. Please wait, love. Woo! You wanna eat it?
Hey. You're gonna be the star of the show, Loki. Thank you. Alright, so now we're just gonna wait on the video to be created. And then load that up and be on our way. Yeah. There we go. Thank you. Alright, ladies and gents, I think that kind of wraps up everything about the OM4. Oh, one thing I did miss is the only really big downside to this guy is that when using the gimbal, let's put it on the tripod here, it can't do a full 360 rotation. So, say it's like this, you know, you're recording, la-di-da-di-da. It can't go all the way around. It does stop about the same side on each way, so I mean, I guess you could do like 359 degrees, but you're not going to get a full spin around like panoramic or anything, which I guess is kind of unfortunate, but it's still a great device for it's $149 pretty much anywhere, Amazon, DJI, Best Buy, whatever. So yeah, that kind of wraps up everything about the DJI Osmo 4, or OM4, Osmo Mobile 4, sorry. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys are going to pick one of these up right before the holidays, you know, get some kind of more stable video for your, you know, gift wrapping, gift unboxings, stuff like that. But I think I covered most of the most of the features here. So if you guys like the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Let me know. If you want to see more of this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that way you receive notifications for all my videos that I put out. I'm going to try to keep it consistent to Wednesdays and Fridays. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.